Is yours truly, Lemoy Desena, aka Mr. ASTP Photography. Let's do a quick check to make sure everything is up and running. Second here. Instagram is live. Let's get it. I will have my chat open on the right side of my screen. I don't know if you can see that on your end, but my chat will be open on the right side of my screen. It looks like, as of now, Instagram is the only channel that I cannot respond to or see. So I will have Instagram on a different tab, open on a different tab to make sure I can navigate through this. But anyhow, happy Tuesday, everybody. It is yours truly, Lemoy Desena, aka Mr. ASTP Photography. Welcome to my stream. Welcome to the stream. Thank you all for the continuous love and support. This has been an amazing journey, and it's only getting better. It's only getting better. It can only get better. Let's put it that way. So let's get into this. It is yours truly, Lemoy Desena, aka Mr. ASTP Photography. Again, ASTP is abbreviated for a storyteller's promotion and photography. You guys can check the spelling, check the ticker at the bottom. Look at the spelling. Look at the spelling. A storyteller's plural, promotion singular. And the reason why I created it that way was because a lot of people don't know that I'm also an artist. Shout out to my sister Carol Coco Diggs. Carol Coco Diggs gave me my artist name years and years and years ago. And my artist name was the Lyrical Storyteller. Just always been pretty good with words, especially with writing. When it comes to writing, I'm a dynamic writer. Just kind of lazy and getting out of that now because of all these transitions that's taking place. But a storyteller's promotion is pretty much just stemmed off of that. And to give you guys a quick gist of the background, it pretty much started as a promotions company. Pastor Jeremiah, good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Let me go to my chats here. It's working. Hold on, let me go to my chats. It's working. I'm excited because I'm learning this thing, right? And I'm getting used to it. So I'm adjusting. But good to see you, brother. Good to see you. My sister Sharita, she's taking a hiatus off of social media. So I can't have her on the back end right now, but when she gets back on, she'll probably help me out. I may bother her to help me out when I go live. But as of now, I'm pretty much managing it all on my own. You know what I mean? So yeah, but a storyteller's promotions and photography started as a promotions company, creating promotional tools for small businesses. And it all started with that. And then this was the year of COVID, year 2000. And it started off well and ended up transitioning into photography towards the end of that year because it started slowing down towards the end of the year and I had to pivot again. Of course, the year of COVID. So everything took a big shift, even in the job market in itself, where a lot of people just started doing virtual everything. It was a big shift. But so ended up switching and transitioning into photography. Shout out to my guy Tony Jones, one of my first mentors in photography, in this world of photography. Invested into me heavily, kept me bound for a while. We laugh about it now, but I say that loosely because he didn't let me release anything my very first year of photography. So I went my very first year without sharing anything dealing with this world of photography. So I was kind of like underground, like a Ninja Turtle, right? Sharpening the sword, perfecting the skills, getting my practice, getting my reps in. We would link up from time to time. I met my sister Jazz Riddick, which is one of my favorites to work with now, but linked up with her through him and a few other models that I've linked up. Sakina, Witherspoons, it's a few other ones, man. It's been a great journey ever since then. So yeah, been working it out, and I'm here. So to catch you all up to speed, we are going to follow up. I'm going to get to the intro in a second. Hold on. But to catch you all up to speed, we are going to go into the intro. And after the intro, we'll go into Rob. Appreciate you joining, brother. Megan, what's up, Meg? Go Meg. That's what's up. Ship Event Rentals. What's up, love? How you doing, sis? Rama. What's up, Rama? Good to see you. Appreciate you joining. Appreciate you joining on my Instagram channel. Yeah, Pink Queen Sakpase. I see y'all on the other side. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate it. Yeah. So we're gonna get caught up with the website updates. GoDaddy is giving me hell on the other end. I'll catch you all up and explain that in a second. But here's the intro. Let's get into it. Oh, hold on. I didn't share my screen. Wait a minute. I'm just bobbing my head and everything. Hold on. Let me bring that back. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Did I have to share my screen? Hold on. Let me see if I can catch it real quick. Oh, I didn't have to share my screen. Okay, I'm learning. I'm sorry. I didn't have to share my screen with that. I'm sorry. But here we go. Let me start it over. Here we go. What up? You know, one day I'm going to go live from my phone and walk you all through my editing process through my phone, because I do edit from my phone too. I edit on the laptop, whether it's photography or video work. So I kind of do a little bit of both from my laptop, more so on my phone now with videography, because I use CapCut. And I'm thinking that, once I get this out of the way and I get back into promoting, Restream is actually a mobile app as well, where I can kind of take you guys into both worlds. And when it comes to photography, because shout out to Lynn Mobley, my other mentor, for showing me how to edit from my mobile phone, edit for pictures from my mobile phone. So I use Lightroom from my phone, and it's been a game changer. Like, we would literally run a good 12, 14-hour day working, doing photos at an event, whether it's a Christmas event or some kind of giveaway or give back or whatever, in charity event. We go sit at Bad Daddy's and he's pulling his phone out. I'm dog tired. My back hurt, and I'm just like, yo, what are you doing? You don't want to take a break? He's, nah, bro, I have to get these back out. I have to get these. Like, what are you using, man? Like, because I was used to my working from the laptop at that time. And he kind of put me on the game when it comes to having a quick turnaround, whether you have to use your phone, or if you have time and you have your laptop with you, then cool. But the phone, man, that brother will work on his phone and throw that information, that content back out there, like within a matter of 30 minutes after the event. You know what I mean? So I kind of picked that up from him as well. So shout out to Lynn Mobley, man. Shout out to Lynn Mobley. But that's a good idea, though. I'll download this app on my phone so I can go through my editing process from my phone, whether we're talking about videography stuff, video content, or, So yeah, God's Property, appreciate you joining. MV Moore Portraits, appreciate you joining, family. Thank you for joining. Thank y'all for joining. Yeah, so let's get you all caught up to speed. I'm doing a reboot for my website. And again, GoDaddy has given me a hard time. Let's share my screen. Let me go to share screen. GoDaddy gave me some problems. What if I did Windows, right? If I did Windows, it'll open up all of my tabs, but it won't open up my folder if I open the folder. So that's a totally different tab. All right, so I'm gonna go take you guys into. Let's just go into the GoDaddy tab. Yeah, share. All right, cool. Let me make sure that everything this transition is actually working. So I definitely need to do a shoot with you ASAP. Yeah, come on out. Let's make plans. I'm free between this week and next week if you guys are free. Definitely it'd be good to work with y'all. It's been too long, man. Bring old Jazz out, man. I think that'll be dope. I think it'll be dope. Yeah, it's been way overdue. Let's make that happen. Let's make that happen. Absolutely. All right, so let's go to whoa. Okay, I see what it's doing. All right, so I'm going to take you guys back up to the top of the screen. Matter of fact, I'm going to give you a preview of what I've done so far first. So this is a preview of the app, and this is from the website view, the desktop view, right? Should I give y'all the mobile view? How many of y'all use the mobile? Should I give you the mobile? All right, I like the desktop better. You can see better. All right, so here we go. Here's the desktop view. Again, I'm still trying to figure out this tab up top to figure out how do I get more options up top. And I was looking into it, and what I was seeing versus what I'm actually looking at on the website is two totally different things. So I figured that out. But anyway, so as we scroll down, this is the first Marlon Wayans event folder. This is the highlights from 2 events. I had to be strategic because I have so much content with Marlon Wayans. It's just crazy. So I'm going to give you guys a quick little run through of what you'll see. This is a preview. So for my gallery page, you'll have different. Let me go to my home screen first and take you here to the home screen. So I created this cover, right? This will be my temporary cover for right now for the website. So as soon as you open up the website, this is what you'll see. And then you'll see his video, and the video is a shout out.
Shout out to ASTP Photography.
I want you laying me down to a dead berry on the edge of your night, staying drunk on your vine. The angels up in the clouds, I'm jealous knowing we found something so out of the ordinary. You got me kissing the ground on the sanctuary. Shatter me with your touch, oh Lord, return me to dust. The angels up in the clouds, I'm jealous, know what we found. Something so heavenly, higher than ecstasy. Whenever you're next to me, oh my, my. When we see black and white, until I saw your light, I thought you had to die to find something so out of the ordinary. You got me kissing the ground.
That's so dynamic. I love that promo. I did that from my phone too, matter of fact. So just to let y'all know, I did that from my phone. Like I said, I will eventually start doing my lives based on content that I'm creating. So here we go to the gist of the core of the website. Here's the body. So we have event photography, which is another Marlon Wayans cover. We have the portrait photography, which is that beauty right there. Shout out to Jennifer. Fire, yo. And then we also have fashion photography, right? That's New York Fashion Week cover. And then the wedding photography, of course. So from there, we're going to go down to the subscribe options. You get a 30% off retainer offers when you sign up for our newsletter. So, of course, when this goes live, y'all, don't forget, if you're looking at retainers and models, small businesses, big businesses, whoever, we could actually, this would be a great deal to kind of add to the relaunch. So my about section is here. You know what, though? I think I may hit up one of my photography brothers to do a photo shoot just so I can have some updated pictures. I might reach out to some photographer brothers. So this is my, cause I've had this photo for a while now, and it's crazy because I'm a photographer and I could do it, but I miss the fellowship, man. I be missing y'all out here, man. Yeah, man. Shout out to Michael Harper. He came to see me last Saturday. We hung out for a little bit over here, making some plans for September. So this is my Instagram, which is linked to my Instagram here. Just follow me on Instagram. It'll take you straight to Instagram. client reviews. Looks like my latest one was 10 days ago, 12 days ago, 3 months ago. This is pretty dope. I love that feature as well. And then my contact box, contact me. My hours of service is down here. Of course, my location is there. So I'm going to take it back up top. So when I go to event photography, it'll take me to the event page. You see what I've been working on? You see what I'm working on? This is the cover for the first gallery, which is the Marlon Wayans photo ops, highlights from 2 events. So this is all photo ops with Marlon Wayans. You go into it, you'll see everybody that took photos with them. Let me see if this will work. Show more. And it's going to take you down through the entire gallery between 2 different events. Well, I guess you had to keep hitting the show more button. It'll take you through 2 different events of all the photo ops with Marlon Wayans. Then the second folder is the Marlon Wayans audience folder. That's the cover for that one. Shout out to Sandra Mayo, my twin. Shout out to DJ Moschino. He's everywhere. This was in Fayetteville. What's the name of that venue? Beautiful cigar venue too, Black owned as well. So these photos came out really, really nice. I was super pleased with these photos. But this is also highlights between 3 different events. We had the private dinner in here. We had that event there in Fayetteville, and we also had Abby's. You'll find all of that in here. I'm going to catch you up to speed as far as the discrepancy that I ran into with GoDaddy. I'll show you in a second. This is the Easter egg hunt from Haven Farms. That's in Knightdale, North Carolina. So you have 3 different age groups in the bunny photo ops, right? And that's the bunny photo op there. It's a farm, so of course, I had to get some pictures of the little goats. That is too adorable, too adorable. I love that shot there, little action shot. They had the Easter egg hunt. She found one of the golden eggs. Hit click more. We have kids of all 3 different age groups. They were fighting. That was too cute. We have 3 different age groups in this. As you get into this, you'll find a culmination of the photo ops, just like random shots of the actual farm to help promote. You'll also see parts of the Easter egg hunt between 3 different age groups. I'm surprised it's not showing more than just like 5 or 6 at a time. That's showing up extra here. So one of the issues, well, it's not here yet. I'll show y'all. So the other shot was the North Carolina Gospel Announcers Guild 2024. I love that cover. That's Bria Miles, and that's the my Christian brothers would actually beat me up for this, man. The Gospel Gangsters. Gospel Gangsters were in town with Bria Miles. They were on tour together, and they came to Durham, North Carolina, at one of the Hilton hotels, and had a big concert. It was pretty dope. So we have a lot of that. We have what's my sister name? She's big time too. I'll come back to it. That's horrible, y'all. All right. So anyway, we have some updates. We got Bobby Jones, Avitra Jones, and that's his daughter, something Jones. Y'all help me out. Who knows her name? Let me see. Y'all not gonna help me out? You're not gonna help me out. What is her name? Oh my God, that's gonna eat me up too. But Avitra Jones, he's the founder of the Gospel Announcers Guild. Bobby, we got Bobby right there. But there's a lot of fire shots I caught with this event too. A lot of crowd reaction shots. Bria Miles always bringing it. You got the Gospel Gangsters, they bringing it. This was dope. So those are some good shots. There's a lot of those in there too. We have the Country Swing Dance Boot Camp. That's the cover for that. Shout out to Kelly and Lexi. Shout out to them. I'm scrolling like this because I don't really have. Oh, there it is. Okay. This was a great experience right here. I really enjoyed working with this group. It was no shame, man. This was more of a boot camp where they spent the first, I think, like 2 hours learning how to swing dance. That's Lexi right there on the left. She's working with the students. This guy right here, he is an animal, man. He is an animal. Very skilled. Very patient too with everybody. I was surprised to see everybody just flow like they were during the actual concert or during the actual event. But yeah, so I have Nate Smith, 3-time Grammy nominee. Shout out to Nate Smith. I created all these in black and white monochrome. I think they just look better than the actual color. Hallway shots are original, but all the rest of these, I really like how these came out though. Yeah, shout out to Leonard DeShield. That's my guy, getting me connected with all these great Grammy-nominated award artists that are in town. So we work together with that. Thankfully, man, it's been dope that I've been able to work with some pretty good names out here. Wakabumi Earth Day Gala 2025. Shout out to Narky. That's the mascot. The mascot finally revealed himself at that event. I'm like, all these years, man. Tall cat, too. Tall young brother. This was a super fun session here. I actually have photos of the event, too. But right here, we just kind of did some... we did some setups with the backdrop and everything. We did a setup with the backdrop. And I was just kind of capturing these moments here, these stage moments with everybody that wanted to come out and take some pictures. So these came out really nice as well. Yeah, these came out really nice. All right, Gus Witherspoon's award. These were really nice. That was this year. The crowd shots, I'm very impressed with the crowd shots. The crowd shots are amazing. Shout out to Brian and all the veterans. I can't remember everybody's name, but good connection too, man. Great brothers right here. All right, Deprogram Restoration of Pride. Yeah, this was at the ACE Center. Shout out to my brother Vince and his wife. It was actually last year. Let me make sure I have the year right. It was last year. I looked at the folder. Well, I'll update it shortly. But yeah, so we did the red carpet event here. Well, I set up my red carpet. Red carpet looked good down there. Have some recognizable faces out here. Yep. So just catching you all up to speed. I'm actually done with the portrait shots too. So I'm about 3/4 of the way with the events, my event folder, but my portrait folders are completed. Yeah, those are completed. See, I didn't have any issues with these because all of these were shot in portrait. In a standard portrait shot. But when they start to mix between portrait and landscape shots, GoDaddy's like, whoa, what is going on here? What is this? Shout out to Crystal, my sister. We work together dealing with the photography thing too. DJ Cool Sheet, I got you, brother. I ain't forget about you, man. Cool Sheet was one. I need to fix that. Fix the spacing there. We were working together too. Shout out to J-Ski. I see you, bro. Yeah. Shout out to Miss Novelty. She got the cutest little smile, though. Shout out to, I forgot my brother's name there. We meet a lot of people along the way. So even with these, because all of these were shot in landscape, no problems. Everything's good. Everything's good, you know? Everything's good. The Lovers in the Sword event, that was this year, 2025. Shout out to my sister Sharita. Yeah, Crazy Key. There's a lot of great people that showed up to this event, man. That was a part of this, and the photos were like gorgeous, gorgeous photos. GoDaddy really disappointed me though, man. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it was a room full of artists though. Like it was literally. So the Knightdale Wake Forest Delta alumni. This is the full NIP ceremony. I couldn't add all the actual NIPs, I guess is what they call them, when they're going through their actual initiation and all that. It was a full day initiation for them. I came for the main event. This was the dinner. That was the actual ceremony. The gymnasium was jam packed, like standing room only. It was horribly good. It was good. It was good. It wasn't like, it wasn't bad. It was really good. Jam packed. Oh man. That's a nip right here on the right. You probably see a few more. It was a lot of, I think it was 60, was it 72 altogether? It was 72 altogether. They did their thing, man. Women of all ages, which was my surprise. I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. There's women in here that's graduating that's like in their 50s and 60s. And I had to speak with somebody, my person, about it. And I'm like, yo, like, I didn't know that was a thing. They're like, yeah, there's women of all ages in there. There's some women, it's their life. It's like a lifelong goal to become a Delta, and maybe a few attempts here and there. Life happens, take a break, come back. A few more attempts, life happens, take a break, I'm like, man, wow. Shout out to Michelle Paul. This was a surprise birthday party. I enjoyed this. Was dope too. DJ Moschino, he's everywhere. Yeah, it's a moment to celebrate. We had a good time. Yeah. This was good, y'all. I have a lot of great, and I couldn't fit all of my events nor portraits in these galleries because GoDaddy has a cap, and I didn't know that, but it definitely has a cap, and it limits the amount of people or amount of photos you could actually add to the gallery. So this is the Royal Reign Mass preparations. Shout out to Darlene, who was the owner of Royal Reign. This was their 2024 behind the scene getting set up for the Carrot Mass, which is actually returning into town this coming Saturday. So this Saturday is an all-day event downtown Raleigh. If you guys are into the culture where you can see men and women in the feathers and kids too, it's a culture thing where it's all inclusive. It's a family-oriented event. Some people may think that it's derogatory because of the dancing and the type of dancing versus what they have on, but it's culture. You think about the Latin community where women have certain body styles and shapes, like it's normal to people in certain places, but come over here, it's like, whoa, wait a minute, like, dang, like, come on, y'all, what's going on here? But it's culture, right? Same thing with this Carrot Mask event. Shout out to Pam. She's also the reptile model. But it's all culture. It's culture. It is revealing, but it's culture. So for anybody that's into the culture, it's a beautiful event though. Above all else, beautiful event. See the feathers? She's a reptile model, so she always keeps her snakes with her. Yeah, she does her thing. This is behind the scenes. Models getting ready, getting dressed, getting their makeup done. It was a pretty dope experience though. Lamont Johnson. Yeah, it was a real cool experience. We had a ball. Let's see. They had breakfast catered. It was dope. It was dope. Marcus Johnson, I haven't gotten to him yet, But I'm going to go back to editing the site so I can show you guys the discrepancy that I have. Tell me you guys were able to see that. Let me see. Were you able to see that? Instagram, did it freeze? What's going on? Oh, I think it froze up on Instagram. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me make sure I'm still live. It doesn't look like I'm still live. It shows that I'm still live. Am I still live? Okay. So I'm still live on Facebook. Let's check. I'm still live on LinkedIn. Rebuild my website. Live on at LinkedIn. Yay. All right. Post that. Boom. All right, LinkedIn. You all right with me? You all right with me? So yeah, I think my Instagram froze up though. Looks like it froze up. I can't start this over either, Instagram. So you're gonna have to just kind of. It is what it is. All right, so I'll go back to my website. Here's the discrepancy that I had. All of these other folders are created in landscape, right? But as soon as I get to at 6 p.m., I guess I can make that. Is that today? In person, that's today. All right, Zoom call. No, that's the 13th. That's tomorrow at 6 p.m. Okay. But as soon as I get to, wait a minute, these look good. I think this was the issue. I think this was the issue too. Hold on, let me double check. Let's double check. So whenever I go in and I'm see how this vertical shot or this portrait shot is set up that way, it looks good as is. The way the layout is set up, it's set up to only read vertical shots like that, unless all of them are like one way, either vertical or in the landscape, which is this setup right here. So the issue I have is if I move, let's say if I move this one all the way up, let's see what happens. It looks good. Oh, that's because it's not that's a landscape shot. So the landscape shot's going to automatically look good. But if I can find another vertical shot, that's another landscape. So the landscapes are good. I believe I shot this entire thing and I shot that entire session in landscape. So let me skip past that. That should be fine. And I may have just fixed some of these that are portraits. So I'm going to skip past this one because most of that should be landscape. But then when I go into, even these look good though. I don't understand. It did this yesterday. The closer I get to the bottom, the more it just seems to act up for some reason. All these are in landscape. I know that. Cool sheet. I think I'm gonna put you here. Put you in landscape to put you close to the top, towards the top. And then the rest of these, should be landscape as well. And that's how I usually shoot events. All right, so these should be landscape as well. Those should be landscapes. I think it's the carrot mask one that was giving me a bunch of problems because I was shooting in portrait and landscape. This one right here. All right, so let's go here. And let's say if I did, let me find one that's a landscape. Yeah, so that's what I already changed it. So what I'm going to have to do is go through all of them and make sure anyone that's landscape, I have to change the setting here per photo, which is crazy because it's supposed to be able to detect it automatically, which means it's going to take a little bit longer. So I have it noted though. I have this one noted. Let's see. I have that one noted. So what I'll do is I'll just come back to that one, and then I'll update it. But this is what I'm going to do here. Let me go here. Yeah. This thing is delayed like crazy. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and upload Marcus Johnson's folder. It's going to take me just a few minutes because I have to go through and manually select the ones that I want to use. 1 second here. Matter of fact, I will do one better. No, I can't go back now. Let me just share my entire screen for now, right? Bless you, sir. Switch over, stop sharing. I'm going to share my entire screen so it can keep you with me. Here we go. All right. So I'll go to my 2025. Hopefully it's showing you the update. Let me double check to make sure it's taking you with me. It should take you to my folder. Yeah. Okay, good. All right, here we go. So I need to find was it Marcus Johnson? Yeah. And I'm going to go through and I'm going to select the photos that I want to use for his gallery. Some of the highlights that I really want to focus on is the band. I have some really good crowd shots too. Shout out to Leonard again for just letting me know, like, when it comes to concerts, because he's actually educating me as I go with the concert stuff. And he's like, for a crowd that's sitting down, it's cool to get the shots just to show the quality of what people are getting. But if there's not really any action going on, then it's not really necessary. Leonard, I listen, man. I listen, bro. I listen. So it's not necessary to get the crowd in the actual shots because it's a sitting event. It's a sitting event, and that's the reason why. But for the sake of showing clarity, though, and the quality of what people get, I'll be adding some anyway. I do listen, though. I'm going to just add some anyway because, of course, I think the quality is everything, man. You want people to see the work. Oh, no. I didn't mean to do that. But I do listen. I listen. All right, so here we go. So we had the waitress. We had this crowd shot, which was a good shot. I remember that. I had a lot of good shots of the crowd, too. Really good shots of Marcus performing. Like that shot from behind him, like over the shoulder. That's a dope shot. It's good. Good. Definitely want to get those photo ops. We did get a lot of hallway shots too, which were really good. From what I can recall. The dark. Kind of dark a little bit. I want to get the shots. If I'm getting the crowd shots, I want to get the shots where they're actually looking at the camera, right? I think the other shots are cool too, since I have to be nitpicky. I would prefer the shots where they're actually interacting with the camera. Give me a little smile. 'Cause sometimes when they're looking away or looking at the actual event, some people have that resting face. You know what I mean? And it's just not appealing. It's not. So yeah. Give me some happy smiles, man. Give me the looks. Give me the all. I need all of that. I need that face right there the drummer's making. I need the face from everybody. Like, give me that face right here, what he's making right here. Give me that, give me that face like you swallow something sour. You know what I mean? Give me some facial reactions. Okay, I'm limited at 50, so let me make sure I'm not going over that. I haven't been counting. Am I not showing at the bottom? Okay, let me clear the chat. Here we go. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. My name is so big when my screen is minimized. I'm trying to fix that. All right, so I'm going to go back for the rest of them. And again, it helps that I shoot events in landscape. So it's not going to be bad. Hold on, where was I? I was right here. But it's the formatting is going to be a real easy format when it comes to how it's going to look on my site. Real simple format. And that's what I need. You know, that's what I need. That's exactly what I need. Gotta give the drummer some. I'm just picking through it. That's all. It's nothing particular. But like I said, I do want the smiles. I do want the camera interactions. I don't need all of them. Just, you know. I love the bass too. The bass is fire. So we were in the VIP section when we were doing the co-ops, or the photo ops. It's a dope photo. I love that one. I think I'm doubled up though. I think I may have some dubs in here. Wait a minute. I think I may have some dubs in here. Some duplicates. Why do I feel like I've just seen these? Or was it from when I scrolled down earlier and saw them? No, this right here is the same shot at the bottom. Oh my goodness. I have duplicates here. How did I do that? Let's see. That one. Let's end it with 90. How did I do that? 4121. I think these are just similar. They're not the same, just similar photos, is what I'm assuming. Oh, Marcus, I'm going to have to cut it short, brother. I think that one's at the top too, though. Let me see. Oh, that's just a different face. Okay, so they're similar. They're not the same. That's what it is. So, makes sense. Because there was a separate one like that too. With Pops there. Yeah. I should have did some of these in black and white, just thinking about it. Black and white and these types of settings are really good. They look great, actually. I love that shot. That angle's crazy. But yeah, the black and white and these types of settings are phenomenal. I love it. See, now this one I did that earlier. I know I didn't do that one twice. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to shut it down. Let's go ahead and accept the ones I've selected here. Keep it moving. Yeah, it's right here. Is it a similar? Let's see. It looks exactly the same. Stop playing with me. Okay. All right, I think that's it. Stop playing with me. All right. That's it. That's it. I need this smile right here, Marcus. I like that. And I did that already. I think I have some duplicates though, to be honest with you. 2 images uploaded. Are you kidding me? All right, then. We'll accept that as is. That's fine. So this is my process with uploading photos. Uploading photos. I figured I'd be done for today. Well, I'll be done with the website today. Nope. It's a lot more than I expected again. So let me not speak on an end date, because I see that, of course, whenever you speak something, you put it in the atmosphere and it's open to be tested, right? So what I'm going to do is, I love that angle, bass player. Excuse me. What I'm going to do is, I'll be up late tonight. I've really been investing my entire life into this thing. Today's day 10, working on this website. I'm really pleased with how it's coming out. Instagram locked up. That's crazy. Oh, that's crazy work, bro. Instagram froze up on me. Wow. And I had people coming in too. Wow. Okay. Okay, so I am sharing my whole screen. All right, but yeah, so that's just crazy. I like how these came out though. These came out really nice. Yeah. And I'm gonna throw one of these group shots up here. See how that looks. Like that. Let's see if I can mix it up a little bit. I want to throw a sax player in there somewhere too. It's only right to give the band some. Yeah. Let's see what else. I like this one. I think I have some duplicates though. I'm sure I do. But thankfully it didn't upload all of them like I thought it would. So that was a good thing. Instead of doing that, I'm going to take you off, move you around, and then leave the group last, because this is more of a preview of the gallery. So the first 5 are just a preview of the gallery. Yeah. So let's go to the next one. So go to Miss Novelty. Shout out to Sandra Mayo. Shout out to my twin. I think we're gonna do the outdoor. What did I label it as? I labeled it as Party with a Purpose, right? Yeah, that's one event. I don't think I'm going to use this one. I think I'm going to use the outdoor shoe. I do the one outside because I need a variety. Although these are nice too. Let me see. Yeah, I need a variety. Shout out to Gabby. Gabby out there doing her thing with Ludacris, his personal assistant, working his calendar, man, all over the world. Proud of you, girl. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the I'm gonna go with the events from outside. That was the restaurant, Royal Queen, Runway, Sandra Selected. That's a model. Sunday Soul. There we go. I couldn't remember. Here we go. Extra large. This was when it got dark. Yeah, this is the one. Nope. This is with Marlon Wayans. I don't want this one. I'm looking for the other one. It's Sunday Soul, though. Soul Sunday. There we go. Here we are. I really, really like how these came out. Soul Sundays. You would think that I do better with organizing, though, right? All right, so I'm going to call through these really fast, and you guys can still see my screen. I hate that Instagram froze up, though, but, you know, it happens. Sorry, Instagram, but you had to sit this one out. You had to sit this one out in IG. J-Lock, what y'all talking about? I love these types of events. Love these types of events. Again, shout out to Miss Novelty for providing great experiences for the community. This is right out here at downtown Raleigh at London Bridge. Great venue space. They have an upstairs, which is considered a different club. I guess it's owned by the same person. And they also have a private room upstairs too that's behind like a bookshelf. It's hidden behind a bookshelf. It's pretty dope. That's actually where Marlon Wayans hung out when he came up. He came through here. Really cool. Let me get that on J-Lock. Yeah. So I'm just looking for diversity on my website because I do a lot of indoor photography and I need a little bit of both, whether it's indoors and outdoors. It's not just about the people that I'm shooting, but I need a variety when it comes to what I'm actually presenting. So that's why I went with this one versus the other one. This one, it was early evening hours with this session here, but then it ended up getting dark outside And so it got darker, which was still cool. I was able to work around that too. So I think I may add some of those just for the sake of, again, showing flexibility with my skill set. So yeah, that's the idea at least. I try to stage these like cigars, these cigar moments. I'm like, look, 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 look. Take a deep puff and exhale. Exhale slow. It's always good though. Good vibes though, man. Good vibes. That's all. Man, here remind me of Freeway, the artist. She had her model moment. She wouldn't let me go. I'm like, look, now I have work to do. Come on now. I have to work. Oh shoot, I think I have over 50. Hold on. Let me see how much I have. 33. Okay. I lost count. I'm not counting. I could only upload 50 at a time. Wow. Are you hot? That was my external hard drive just kicked out while it was uploading. And it did not upload anything. That's wild. Oh, hold on. It's still uploading. Hold on. Let me pick it back up. Let me wait on that. Well, it is about 5 o'clock. This has been my process for today. I think it kicked me out, man. Oh, that sucks. I don't think it's going to upload anything. It may freeze up. A lot of the times it'll pick up from where it left off. I hope that's what happens here. Oh, man. All right, so I'm not going to hold y'all like that. It's time for me to exit stage left anyway. All right. Boom. So, yeah, that's been my process, and it's what I'm doing. I have to be mindful of the photos that I'm actually importing in, because if it's a mixture between portrait and landscape, it's going to give me a problem. It's going to give me a problem. And the problem isn't nice either, because I'm literally going to have to go through each photo and select each photo that I upload. And some of these galleries, some of these folders actually have between 80 to like 100 and 130, I believe, is the most so far. Yeah, some of Marlon Wayne's events, those will go up to like 130. So I'll have to figure that out and figure out exactly which one's a landscape and which one's a portrait, right? Sipping on some tea. And it's not, it doesn't have the right flavor. But so I have to go through all of that, but I have to be mindful as I'm uploading. Majority of these are actually the same, thankfully. I do know that one is a mixture, so I'll go back through that after I upload everything else and make that the last thing that I do. I'll be up again late tonight, getting it done, working on it, piecing it together. Tomorrow will be a better day. And we are one step closer to finalizing this website. Once I get this website finished, I thought about it too today. I said, well, I need to fix my Instagram page, because I have my reels and my actual posts all combined into one on my home screen. So for my post page, it's a combination of reels and regular posts, photos and videos. So I have to go back through that again. Shout out to Leonard DeShields. I listen, man. I'm listening. But shout out to you, brother. I am going to fix that next after I get this website done, before I actually make my official announcement, because I'll need to update a few photos to my Instagram beforehand. It's part of the promotion process, which I'm thinking. So I'm going to work on that next as soon as I get this done. So yeah, it's a process. It's not a burden. It's a process. It's just a process. So I'll be working on that tomorrow at 4 p.m. We'll pick up from where we left off. I'm going to be up again today, working on this, getting it done. We should be, let me not speak it yet, but we should be well into the tail end of all of this by tomorrow, by the time we get back to this at 4:00 tomorrow. So again, thank you for everybody that's been tuned in. Thank you to everybody that has been showing love and support. Instagram, I am sorry, but you are frozen from a long time ago. From long, long ago, there was a post, a live video on Instagram. All right, but needless to say, though, I appreciate everybody that's tuned in. This has been the process, my journey to getting this website completed. Today is day number 10, and we are on the tail end of the website completion, or the completion of the website. Today is Tuesday, August 12th, 2025. It is now 5:02 p.m. Again, thank you all for the love and support and joining me in this journey. And success is on its way. That's the motivation. Success is on its way. It's on its way. That's all I can tell you. So I do this not for myself, but also for people that don't have a structure with their website or their business. So I'm giving y'all the game. I'm sharing my process. Free fuel, man. Free fuel. So let's tap in again tomorrow. See you all next stream tomorrow at 4 p.m. I'm looking forward to sharing this moment with you all again. And yeah, we'll see you tomorrow.